Today I'm going to show y'all how to cook some field peas. But not just any field peas. It don't come out of a can. I'm going to show you how to cook the dry field peas from scratch. And what you're going to need for today's field peas is bacon. That's about 6 slices of thick cut bacon. You're going to need the Trinity. I got about 4 cups of the Trinity. You're going to need some cut beans. Frozen, fresh, it don't matter. I'm gonna do 2 pounds today. So I got 2 pounds of this. Right there. Oh yeah. And it won't take long either. And boy, I tell you what, it's a lot better than the store. And you're gonna need about 1 gallon of water. Okay? That's about it. You ain't gonna have to add hardly any water to it. You fill it up one time and you just let it cook away. And also, the only thing I'm gonna be seasoning with today is my Cajun seasoning that I put together. That's Cooney's Cajun all-purpose seasoning, y'all. Okay, I've heated up my pot there. We're gonna go on with the bacon first. Now for my onions. We're gonna sweat those onions down, y'all. They're gonna cook about 5 or 10 minutes. Then we'll put the rest of the goodies in there. Okay, guys, my onions are coming back up to temp there. I got a little bubble down there. So now it's time for a little bit of my seasoning. You're gonna use about a tablespoon or so. We're not gonna measure, we're just gonna eyeball it. About that much. And we're gonna stir that up. Gonna let that cook a little bit. Let the flavors just meld all up in there. Okay, as y'all can see, my onions are getting where I want them. Looking good. Now it's time to put the other goodies in there. I'm gonna go in with my field peas. I'm not sure what happened there, to tell you the truth. My camera just shut off on me. Okay, I put my field peas in. Time for my frozen green beans. Now for the water. That's 1 gallon of water. Now, if I was just doing 1 pound, I'd have a smaller pot. But I'm doing 2 pounds. I got my 10-quart pot and 1 gallon of water. And I'm going to let that cook until it gets nice and creamy, right where I want it. So I'll be back and show y'all from time to time how we doing. I'm going to bring that to a boil, by the way. While I'm bringing my peas up and getting them to a boil, I want to let y'all know what I'm cooking with that tonight. I'm going to be frying some pork chops right here. That's just some regular center cut pork chops you can get from your Walmart, your local supermarket. And also, I'm going to be doing some sweet potato fries. I love sweet potato fries, y'all. I like taking these, leaving the skin on them. I clean them real good, we chop them up, and we fry those up. So I'll be having some sweet potato fries too. And along with that, let me tell you what I got here, but I ain't gonna tell you just yet. I seen some chicken breast on sale the other day. Well, the day before yesterday. And so what I did with those chicken breasts is I deboned them. Right, took them off the bone and I cut them up into tenders and put them in the freezer. Well, they had skin on them. I'm not gonna waste that skin. I'm gonna fry those things up today. That's all the chicken skin off of them chicken breasts, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna fry up some chicken skin, make some gratin, y'all, with some chicken skin. How many of y'all like fried chicken skin whenever y'all fry fried chicken. It's usually the best part of the chicken. So today, I'm gonna try to fry these up without the chicken and see how it comes out. I know I'm not the only one that's done this before. I have looked it up. There's a lot of people that do fried chicken skin, but I'm gonna see if I can do it today and see how it turns out. So that's what we're doing tonight, y'all. Okay, so in preparation for this, I'm gonna go ahead and season my chicken skin and put it in the ice box for later. I'm gonna put some of my Cajun seasoning in there. About that much. All right, that's all I'm gonna do with this for right now. We'll go ahead and take the air out of it and put that in the ice box. All right, we have come to a boil. We're gonna let that cook. It's gonna take about an hour and a half, y'all, to cook it down like we want. But I'll keep you posted. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and season up my my pork chops. I got my pork rub right here. Low sodium. I don't have a whole bunch of salt in it, so I'll be adding some salt to that. All right, now I'm gonna put them in the Ziploc bag right here. That goes in the ice box. All right, I've lowered my fire. My peas are starting to swell. They still got a long way to go though, y'all. So at this point, when they swell like that and it gets thick, you want to turn your fire down and wait till your peas get tender. So we've been cooking about 30 minutes and I have turned down my fire to a simmer, okay? And you're just gonna let that cook until it gets as tender as you want it. And it's gonna get nice and thick. So check them every now and then, give them a good stir, and lower your fire. Let me show you what the fire looks like. About like that. Okay guys, I have cut my sweet potatoes up almost like a chip, a little thicker than a chip, and I'm gonna fry them up just like that. Put a little water on them, put them in the ice box until I'm ready. Okay guys, they are done. They have cooked about an hour and 10 minutes. They're done. At this point, you can taste it. You can add salt, pepper, garlic, whatever you want to add to it. But I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. I got to add a little water to that though. Just because I like a little juice in my peas. So I'm going to put about 1.5 cups of water back into there. Just because I like a little juice in my peas. But they're soft, they're creamy. And like I said, field peas does not take long to cook at all. So, and I'm also going to add a little salt to that. Maybe a little bit more Cajun seasoning. Whenever you're doing peas or beans or anything like that, guys, you don't want to put all your seasoning in at the beginning. Because by the time it reduces, you got to taste that. And if you put everything in there at one time, once it reduces, it might be too salty. So you don't want to put so much in the beginning. So right now I need to add a little bit more. So I'm going to give it a little bit more Cajun seasonings. I'm going to put a little bit of salt in there. About that much. And I'm calling them field peas done, y'all. That's some pretty peas. Alright, the next time I show up, we'll be doing some pork chops, some chicken skin, and some potatoes. Okay, I'm gonna crack my egg. That's one. Give them a good scramble. That's about all we're gonna need right there. Let's go ahead and get my chicken skin ready. Chicken skin. I hope this turns out good. I like chicken skin. That's some big old chicken skin too. All of this is, guys, is flour, regular old AP flour. I do have a little bit of cornstarch in there. That makes it a little bit more crispy. But that's it. That's all I got. Okay. In preparation, I'm gonna take these sweet potatoes out and let them drain. As much as possible, that is. Alright, for you guys that get a daily newspaper, I'm going to show you a good use for it. Newspaper is great for just about everything. You put your French fries, it soaks up moisture like crazy. So I'm going to put these in here, and then I'm going to put another layer on top of them so they can soak it up while they drying off. I'll be back. Okay, what I got there is I got them in layers. I got them in single layer or so. I got a couple layers in there. I'm going to go in with my last. I'm going to layer them up. Put my newspaper. And I'm going to leave them sit just like that until I'm ready to fry them up. When I get ready to fry them up, I'll take a layer off, and then that'll be a batch. And then I'll take the other layer off, and that'll be a batch, so forth and so on. So that's ready to go. I'm going to let that sit off to the side. Okay, my first batch is done. I don't know if you can see that. But boy, that's pretty good. My last batch. See how pretty? That's pretty. We're going to cook these because they're so thin these days. Everything's pretty thin. I say 4 or 5 minutes a piece, each batch. Give or take. Or however you like them, you know. Now I'm going to get ready for my, my sweet potatoes. Here we go. Step back. You gotta be careful about that. I just made a boo-boo. Gonna burn the house down. It's gonna be like a potato chip, y'all. And you just fry them babies until they get as crisp as you want. I like them crispy myself, so I'm gonna let them go a little while till they start getting dark. I like me some sweet potato, y'all. Then when they're done, I'm gonna stick them in this bag right here. Right? Old grocery bag. I grab a couple of them every time I go. Put a little salt and pepper on them and just shake them on up. And that's how we roll. Little pepper. Little kosher salt. I'm gonna do this for each batch. Look at that. That's what I like to see right there. Some potato chips. Right there. That's hot, dog. Okay, I got this is gonna be for my chicken. Got a strainer here with some newspaper. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than paper towels, and I get a daily newspaper every day. Might as well make use of it. And I also use that stuff for my charcoal. I like my charcoal with it now. Thank you, T-Roy. Here goes my chicken skin, y'all. Let's see what happens. Woohoo! Yay, chicken skin. Another piece. Get that all crispy. One more piece. That shit's gonna be good, y'all. Look at that. Okay, guys, it's done. We're gonna take these out. That's what they look like. No, we ain't done yet. Put a little bit more seasoning over the top of them. Ooh, what? That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell you something, guys. I've never made chicken skin before in my life. But that shit is good, man. Fried just like fried chicken. Put whatever you want on it. Jesus Christ, that's good. You got to try that, man. I'm finna go make me a plate. Sass that bone, y'all. Now that's a plate of food right there, y'all. I forgot the sweet potatoes.